Hi, I'm Alaine Shrewsbury of Greenheart Bakery. I started the first vegan bakery back in Los Angeles in 1993. We were also whole grain, wheat-free, no refined sugar, no added fat. It's many years later, almost 20 now, and I'm now living in Tucson and making things here, and I'm here with the Healthy You Network. I'm going to show you how to make a vegan pesto, so no cheese, and actually also no oil. We're going to then be using it to make a delicious, yummy pizza that everybody will like. And also this recipe will make enough so that you'll have enough really for 2 pizzas or to put half the batch away in the freezer for next time. With the food processor, first I'm going to put in a couple of cloves of garlic. Great. The next thing I'm going to do, of course everyone knows, pesto can be made, traditionally most people made it with pine nuts. You could use walnuts, you could use almonds. And then some people, of course, are allergic to tree nuts. And other people, especially maybe following the Esselstyn plan, are trying to avoid nuts because of all the oil in the nuts. But that still leaves us with sunflower seeds. I'm going to add a half a cup to those 2 cloves of garlic. And if you want to puree them a little longer, that will be fine too. Again, this isn't a recipe where there's any stress involved. It's not difficult. We are then going to take fresh basil, put all of these leaves into the food processor. And you see the Cuisinart makes short work of those. And then I bought a bunch of parsley, literally a banded bunch at the supermarket. Again, I've already put this in the colander and rinsed it. I'm using half of that bunch. Now we'll process this. And now actually with the motor running, I can go ahead and add some water. I have a half cup here. But of course I'm also going to, be watching and judging it too, because I just want to get it to the right consistency. And voila, that's our pesto. Of course you can put a wide variety of vegetables on top. I like to thinly slice some red onion. Of course, you'll use whatever is your favorite. Now we are going to pre-roast the vegetables that go on top of the pizza. Now I've taken a clove of fresh peeled garlic. I put it in the garlic press. Squeeze that on here. I'm fond of smoked paprika. It's paprika, obviously, I guess it's been smoked. It just has another dimension to the flavor. So I sprinkle that liberally over the vegetables. These are now going to be roasted until they're soft. And so that could take 10 minutes, it could take 15. Just set your timer and keep your eye on them. It has been my experience in over 20 years is that making the pizza crust is what will stop most people from making their own pizza. So therefore, I went to Trader Joe's. They sell these pre-made. What I'm going to do again, I'm going to lightly spray the sheet, and then sauce that of course I'm putting on is the pesto that I made earlier. So I just go ahead and put this on, and then I can spread it with a spatula. Now we can check on our vegetables that we've had roasting in the oven. All right, so this is what they should look like. Now you're going to go ahead and build your pizza. I usually put my eggplant and zucchini on first. Then I reach for the vegan sausage we made earlier. Of course, you may be watching this and going, hey, I know all kinds of good things I would put on that pizza, and I would say go right ahead and try it. And so I'm going to just take the scissors and I'm just trimming these fresh herbs on top of the pizza. It's originally pizza made in the south of France and in Italy. It never had cheese. Cheese was added later by Americans, of course. So here we go. We had the oven at 500 preheated I mean, what I'm saying is it's already at temperature because that's what we had it at for roasting the vegetables. We just leave it at 500. We go ahead. Now what's really good is if you can put it down on a low shelf in the oven, and you're going to bake it for 15 minutes, maybe a little more. What you're watching for is that edge crust is just the right amount of brown and crispiness that you like. To make sure that the crust is a nice brown color, I can just take the whole thing off the baking sheet and put it here on this cutting board, ready for slicing. And you'll see, it looks great. It smells wonderful. It will be a real crowd pleaser. Everybody loves this pizza, all ages. And I think you'll love it.